Hello everybody, Blue Line Gaming here, and welcome back to Dalton Valley Farm. Now real quick, first thing we're going to do today is check on our chickens. We're going to see how they're doing, if they need food or anything. We'll just hop over here. Yeah, they could do with some food. They haven't really produced any eggs yet. Now keep in mind, I didn't buy these chickens. I'd have bought all the same kind if I had. But, yeah, these chickens were just given to me with the game. We've got 3 black, 5 brown, 2 white, and 2 roosters. So we've got 2 little bags of chicken feed over here, and we're going to see how well we can get them with this front loader. Because I'm not good with front loaders or pallet forks or anything like that. See, obviously I'm just spinning the wheels. It's not really on there, but it'll do for the purposes that we're doing today. Then once we get done with this, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to ride over to the store in the Massey Ferguson and pick out a windrower. If you remember in the last episode, we cut the grass in our little grass field over there, field number 4. And we need to get it rowed up and take our baler out to get it baled up, so we can get those bales sold. Let's see if we can just... Of course not. See, and this is the problem I have with like pallet forks and whatnot. Let's just kind of push that up into the wall so it's nice and neat. Alright. So we're going to drop our front loader here. We don't need it for what we're doing today. We just wanted to make sure our chickens were well fed. Quit running into the wall with it. This might not be the best place to put it, but this is where it's going to live. We'll just go ahead and drop all of that. And we're going to ride over to the store and pick out a windrower. We'll probably pick out a windrower that can be run on this little Massey Ferguson. Windrowers don't typically require that much power. That way we can get everything that's in this field put up in a nice neat rows and ready to go for the baler. Oh, always look before you pull out into traffic so you don't hit somebody, because that would have been bad. So we're going to ride over here, see what our options are, go ahead and get one and get it back to the farm. Kind of a long drive, so I'll spare you guys that, and I will see you guys over at the store. Alright guys, so here we are pulling into the store. We're going to hop in and see what our options are for a windrower. We'll just go ahead and shut the engine off here. Hop out, and we'll see what our options are. I want something that's fairly decent size, and none of these really require... Like this one requires, the biggest one requires 140 horsepower. That's probably not going to be an option based on cost and on the horsepower requirement if we want to use the Massey Ferguson for it. The case could pull it no problem. I don't really want to lease a windrower when most of them are not that expensive. We'll probably end up going with this one here. 75 horsepower. Our Massey Ferguson has 130, so that's probably going to be our best option. A 9.3 meter working width. We might go with this one. It's an 8.5 meter working width. It saves us $7,000. And I think I have decided that we're going to go ahead and wrap these bales too and sell them as silage instead of grass, make a little bit more money off of them. Which means we'll have to lease a wrapper as well. So yeah, we're probably just going to go ahead and buy this one because we're going to need it again. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy this windrower. I'm going to get back in our tractor. Get it started back up. We're going to time lapse over to the store. Sorry, to the farm, not the store. And get that field rode up, and ready for baling. Really, all we have to do today, this entire episode, is probably going to be grass work. Rowing the field, baling it, and getting it, figuring out how to transport it is probably what we're going to be doing. We might be better off just selling it as grass bales, but no matter how we do it, we need to sell it at the BGA because the price is going to be better. So we're going to get back over to the farm, get that field rode up, and then we can work on figuring out how we're going to sell it or transport it and sell it.
Tongue-tied midnight. You can say all that you want, but you and I were meant for this. You know, sometimes we hide behind this illusion that we're done. Oh, please see that you're wrong in this. I don't fall in love 'cause I'm here tonight. I don't wanna say it, but it just feels right. I took a pill just to pass the time. I wanna stay at the back of your mind. We've seen it all before, and don't get me wrong, but I'm done with these games. But I'll hold on to faith. You and I are stuck on this. I can't seem to let it go. It's not too late. Just don't lose your faith this time. I still feel like you lied about the way that you can't love. We should have never let this go. No, we were the catch on the summer nights. Kids in the street that got it right. Every time I felt to let go, every time I felt to let go. We've seen it all before, and don't get me wrong, but I'm done with these games. But I'll hold on to faith. You and I are stuck on this. I can't seem to let it go. It's not too late. Just don't lose your faith this time. You can knock me down, but I'll find a way. She said you don't know. She said you don't know. If this is what you want, if you wanna go, I'll have to go and let it breathe. But I'll be waiting here, you see. I don't know if everything will be alright. Sometimes you gotta let go, 'cause I gotta let you go.
All right, guys. So we just got a little bit of the field left to row up. And I did some thinking while I was doing this time lapse. I'm thinking our best bet is gonna be to just sell them as grass bales, just lease the auto stacker. Cost-wise, that just is what makes the most sense to me. We don't have a whole lot of money right now. We've only got $15,000, which should be enough to lease the little auto stacker that comes in the base game, to make it easier to collect them and easier to, we can transport them with that too. If I use an auto-loading trailer, I have to get a truck to pull it as well, and that's just not something we can afford right now. And as far as the wrapper, I have to look into the cost of leasing the wrapper and that auto-stacking trailer. And I don't know if it's going to be something we'll be able to do just yet. What I would like to do is get a silage pit and do silage that way as opposed to wrapping the bales. But that's also going to be more cost prohibitive than just leasing the wrapper and this last tiny little bit into a row. All right. So that's that done. Now we can get the baler out and get these baled up and then decide exactly what we're going to do with them. I do have the variable bale capacity mod installed, so I'm not going to have a ton of bales because I think I'm going to set it at 10,000 liters per bale just for ease of transport and things like that. Put our windrower up real quick. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. Got a whole shed right there that I can put it in. But what trees. What I'm probably going to do is just hop into the case tractor. Get that field baled up. We'll just leave you here for now. We'll get this field baled up, and before we do that, though, we'll look into our options on the. Let's turn you off because you're loud. Hit the wrong button. Let's try that one. So in our baling technology, the wrapper is going to cost a little over $2,000 to lease. And the auto stacker, which I don't know if it can collect wrapped bales, is a little over $3,500. I'm going to have to do some research on that. All right, so after doing some research, it looks like I can stack wrapped bales. I'm not seeing anything that says I can't with this. So what we're probably going to do, so once we get the field baled up, we'll go ahead and lease the wrapper and the auto stacker. It's going to cost us a little over $5,000 to do that. But first things first, we need to get this. We just change that 10,000 liters per bale. And I can adjust it if it looks like we're not getting, or it's taking way too long to make bales. But I don't think that's going to be the case. So what we'll do, I'm going to get this grass baled, and then we will look into the leasing the auto stacker and the wrapper so that we can get these bales moved and sold. This is going to be another time-consuming process. Like I said, guys, this video is going to be a lot of grass work. Baling, wrapping, all of that. But once we're done with that, this field will be done. We might take the cultivator out to this field in the next episode and turn this into some sort of crop field, be it a soybeans or canola, probably one of those two. We've got, I believe it's a barley field. I never checked in the last episode like I said I would. We've got one big field of crop already. We'll probably turn this one into another crop field because I don't see the need for a grass field right now. We can always turn it back if we need to. But for now, I'm going to get this baling done, and I'll see you guys at the end.
I saw your eyes, a sense of threat that I can't forget. I wanna know who you are. This is what I need to know. So take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the. Yeah, take me to the. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the jungle. No words describe your savage life. Ooh, let's give it a go like our purpose shows. I wanna know who you are. This is what I need to know. So take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the. Yeah, take me to the. Take me to your jungle where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the jungle.
Alright guys, got a couple little passes of the field left to get all this grass baled up. At the very least, we're going to get these bales wrapped up and look into selling them at the BGA. There is a BGA on this map. I just can't remember if you have to own it to sell at it. Some maps are set up like that. If that's the case, we will cheat in or use the easy development mod and add the amount of money so that we can purchase the BGA. I don't like the idea of having to own it to sell at it. It doesn't really make any sense to me. I guess you could say it, look at it as like purchasing the rights to sell at the BGA or to use the BGA. I'm not sure if anybody knows how that works. Let me know. But I think that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to at least get these bales wrapped up. Because I know this is a lot of grass work in this episode, guys. In the next episode, hopefully our crop field over there will be ready to harvest. Kind of change things up just a little bit. And we'll probably go ahead and cultivate this field and turn it into a crop field as well. I don't see any reason to keep it as a grass field as of right now. It's a good little boost in income to start, but long term, this is not going to be the best solution. See if we can get one more bale out of this little bit here. If not, there's some other little missed bits. I want to get one more bale and not leave any grass sitting in the baler. If we can. I need 8,800 liters of grass to finish out this last bale. Hopefully we'll get enough from like these little missed bits over here. A little over 400 liters. That's what we're looking at. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and unload these last 2 bales. We'll see how many bales we made. That bale is going to freak out because it didn't want to come off of the baler. All right, so that's the field baled. Let's see how many bales we made. We've got 13 bales. So that's 10,000 liters apiece, 130,000 liters of grass, which is going to be 130,000 liters of silage. Let's go ahead and get this gate open so we can get everything put up. And we will go get the wrapper. So I'm going to get this put up real quick, pop over to the store, get the wrapper back to the farm, and I'll see you guys when that's done. Alright guys, so here we are back on the farm with our bale wrapper. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get these bales wrapped up, and that's probably where we're going to leave off on this episode. Just kind of running out of time to get things done today. So we're going to zip around, wrap all these bales up. I'll probably leave it on the time lapse. I'm not sure yet. I might pop in and say something to you guys at the end. But I'm going to get these bales wrapped and we will go from there. Alright guys, so I think that's all the bales wrapped. I'm just going to do a quick count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 13 bales wrapped. What we're going to do, I'm going to hang on to the baler because I don't think the daily cost of the baler, or the wrapper, sorry, is that much. So we're just going to kind of park it somewhere over here out of the way, probably in this little shed right here. That may or may not be a silage pit. I'm not sure. But we're just gonna park it in here for now. I hate these trees. They get in the way. I don't hate trees. Don't get that backwards. I just hate the placement of these particular trees. They get in the way when you're trying to do things. So we're just gonna back this in here. But yeah, guys, like I said, this is where I'm gonna leave this one off. Still some work to be done in the grass field. We got to collect the bales, get them put up, take them over to the BGA, and get them sold. All up on the wall there. But we've got 13 silage bales, 130,000 pounds of silage. Silage price is usually pretty good. Chickens are good. I don't see any eggs, but it might take a whole in-game day before they start actually producing those eggs. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, guys, in the next episode, our barley field over there, field number 6, will be harvested. hopefully be ready to harvest, I should say. We'll get those bales sold, and we will start making money. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Get subscribed for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday morning. And I will see you guys in the next video.